Welcome back to The World Ends With You. Alright, so let's first take a look at our pins real quick. I think, yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, this is something, there you go. The amount that you receive PP for the amount of time you haven't played the game, as in power points. So basically, if you leave the game idle, think of this as, what's like
I think this mechanic being used in a lot of, mobile gacha games, essentially rewarding you for logging in each day.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is this is not so much rewarding you for logging in each day. It's more so the longer you spend with the game off, the more PP you get.
Okay then.
If I recall correctly, you could pretty much. I think the DS counted like sleeper mode.
Dibs, you're getting this guy.
The hell, Z? We gotta rehearse.
He's a young version of Bowser from the Super Mario movie.
Oh, well.
What is that guy grumbling about?
Jobs. That's the guy. Go ahead.
That was you, Dibs.
Hey, perfect. You two.
Can we help you?
Yes, you can.
Of course you want me to help. Of course I want your help.
Sending very mixed messages. Hey, wait a sec. We can't just walk up to every NPC and just go help them.
This is an RPG, Neku. That's how this works. Go ahead.
Think you could do a guy a favor?
Sure, if we can be of any help.
It's not like we have a time limit or anything, but okay.
A hair salon for that.
What are you?
Let's hear him out.
Why do I get the feeling I'm not gonna like it?
Oh, come on, Neku. Give the guy a chance, okay? Go ahead, Jerry.
Sometimes all people need is a good listener.
But I'm not a therapist.
Again, especially someone who looks like a young version of King Koopa.
Yeah, which is why which is why I asked Neku over here.
We might even be able to solve this problem.
I mean,
I haven't told you what my problem is.
We're RPG protagonists. That's what we do.
Again, since the start of the game, I get that Neku thinks he's in the wrong product.
If not, don't worry. I promise I'll say no.
Alright, that...
Promises like that
I can see you crossing your fingers behind your back, Shiki.
But I don't have...
They're just hidden by the speech bubble.
You sap.
I rarely hear, Sap
Look at the bigger picture.
I can hear you.
How can you hear me? That was my inner thoughts.
RPG
Again,
protagonist.
This is a game from the DS era.
But the tech's been gone all day.
But yeah, the basic point, yeah.
Could you go look for him? I gotta stay here and hold down the fort. Man, where the hell did that sticker go? The slacker. Whatever.
That's life.
So the concert tech is missing. So the
guys.
concert tech is missing. Go ahead.
So this tech's part of the concert.
Actually, that's
that was
Shiki.
me.
That's Shiki. Yeah.
It's hard to tell because they both changed their pose at the same time.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Right.
Phoenix is part of the mission.
He's in a black tee, got a lanyard around his neck. Without him, we're screwed.
Yeah, I actually got a side gig monitoring these Reaper games.
Yeah?
Why can't you go?
Good.
Why can't you go find him?
Yeah, why can't
That's
you go find
probably
him? That's a good
illegal
question.
activity,
That's a
Mr.
good
Wright.
question. Why can't you go find him, lazy shit?
I'm lazy.
He's too busy combing in the air, clearly.
Well, he's an NPC, so that checks out.
Yeah.
I missed a spot with the gel.
Go ahead.
Because I got a concert.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that can't happen unless you have this guy, supposedly.
I can't go wandering off.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
The name's 777.
What a quote.
And
I
alright,
just didn't want to say
Sherry, go ahead.
777.
Sherry, go ahead.
777.
It's 777 that you say it.
I'm saying it this way.
Okay.
This guy is annoying.
Why not 777?
Go ahead.
Again, you
Go ahead,
just
Sherry.
didn't want to say 777.
No way!
I can't believe
Go ahead,
it.
Sherry.
Like, 777. Death March?
Yes, Death March.
Vocalist and Rising Superstar 777.
Oh, you've heard of us? Rock on.
Get it?
We're still
Oh,
totally
wow.
indie.
Oh, absolutely.
wow.
Not a
Go ahead,
fellow.
go ahead.
One day we're gonna start a rock revolution. Just wait and
You're the
Oh,
kind of guy
wow.
that wears a t-shirt with "Punk is not dead" written on it.
He's coughing.
Whoa, are you alright?
Not even the
No.
Reapers game are immune to viruses.
Why, do you have tuberculosis or something?
yeah, my throat's just sore.
Alright, happens. Especially considering how he's the vocalist, so.
I'm
yeah.
sure it's nothing
I just-
important.
I had to shout a lot during loading.
Uh-huh.
It's hard. Go ahead.
It's hard to get anything set up without the tech.
So basically, we need to find this tech so this guy's throat can survive.
Oh, you poor thing.
Plot twist, he actually just needs the tech to Milli
that haircut,
Vanilli
he
his way
cannot-
through it. Oh.
With that haircut, he can only be
Right.
half-cut.
No tech, no show, huh? I'm calling Milli Vanilli on this guy. So if we find the guy, you can rehearse if we find your man.
Of course, it's that or call off the show. So how about it? Will you see if you can find him?
Go ahead, Shuri.
We want to help, but
If you've been paying attention, you might have already figured out what Neko has figured out. Go ahead, Shuri,
we
please.
don't really have time, do we?
Well, actually, Shiki.
About that, Shiki.
About that, yeah.
Ahem.
Dot, 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 dot.
Da, da, da,
Think.
da, da, da.
Think.
So, should we help him or not? Alright, let's go with you got it.
Sure, we'll do it. I'm feeling generous today.
Yeah, not even asking for
Well, he's about to explain why. Go ahead.
What? We will?
Yes, Shiki, we will.
You're the one who had the idea to help him in the first place.
Neko isn't the helpful sort, kinda.
Well, Sheila.
Willingly.
Well, Sheila, think about it. What could be his reason for doing this? Go ahead.
It's not a catchphrase. Shut up.
Because they need to.
Yeah, you'll see.
If you see him,
Keep in mind, Shuri, any unimportant NPC is just overall ignored.
Yeah,
us so
go.
tell him to
far.
haul it back to AE's.
Not just that, Jova. Like, let's think about this, Shiroi. We were just in a place that was all dark, and we couldn't find the noise we're supposed to kill. This guy wants to set up lights to do the concert. Exactly.
What's so funny? Stop laughing.
Go ahead, Shiroi.
Sorry, I've just never seen you act so nice.
I'm not doing it for you. Ba 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 ba.
Yes, that's right,
Doing it
kid.
for myself.
I can do nice things once in a while.
Health covers for
Go ahead.
for game.
Still doesn't get it. Yes, that's right, kid. Your mother's first
ahead.
reaction to me doing something nice was to just laugh. If the tech comes back, he can turn on the lights.
Oh, duh. Neko, that's brilliant. You had
Well,
no
I am-
idea, did you?
Well, I am pretty much.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest. I'm the brains of the operation here.
Go ahead.
Plus, that 777 guy, he's
Shiroi.
Now can we... Now we can help 777 and finish the mission.
Hooray!
God, you are such a fangirl.
We can kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Figuratively and literally.
Well, literally kill him? Jesus.
Yes.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'll
we
just let you
suffer,
find
yeah.
out for yourself. Break
That would be quite the sight. Shiki kills two birds with one stone, and Neko's like, "Oh my god!" And I thought I was a jerk. Nek, you have to be nicer. Me? You just killed two birds. Like,
They were seagulls, it's fine.
all right.
Oh, again with this guy.
Da, 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 da.
Okay,
Been creepy
good
here.
productive conversation.
Yes. If he doesn't tell us anything, it's probably not heroes. But let's go to La Pia Angelique. Go ahead. Job, you can be the newswoman. The shop woman. Why not?
Welcome.
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I thought no one could see us.
I lied.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What, did you forget, Neku?
Now we're going to flash back to Mr. Hanekoma. Go ahead.
It's like Mr. Hanekoma said.
What, piss off?
I remember it like it was a flashback.
Inside places with that to call.
Is the call a term like Moonbig graffiti?
I think
Yes, this is.
It is a term, yes.
synonymous or anything.
I guess.
The call is not.
No, that's
so we can do
cheeky.
some shopping.
Notice it's pointing to her.
Call is-
This is actually.
The call is not necessarily graffiti. The call is pretty much an art design of sorts.
Dec-
It's also,
Decoration.
it's also applicable to tattoos.
Yeah.
Or a sticker that
So-
you like see
Yeah.
put on a car.
You can purchase items using yen. See something you want? Just drag an item to the register to buy it. If you run low on money, get more by selling or discarding pins you don't need.
It reminds me
More
of one
money.
episode of Digimon where the entire plot point is that Easy is held hostage because he only has yen and the Digimon evil guy of the week is accepting payment only in dollars.
Yeah, open the pins menu, there you go. Alright. So here's the cool thing about the shops in The World Ends With You. The shops also have a lot of personality because the more you, sometimes when you browse, the seller will even tell you something about the item, like Princess K will assist you. Princess K works here to study the royal etiquette of the bunny realm, she says there. You'll also notice a gauge in the top left corner, which is basically the friendship meter of the salesman. So the more you buy, the more you increase your friendship with the salesman, and the more you do, not only will the dialogue change, more items will become available as you progress, basically.
I'm guessing they're combining essentially the functions of old RPGs that had, the shopkeeper to get the stuff you need, and the tower owner that can give you potentially tips on where to go next.
No, they don't give you tips. They just behave basically like shopkeepers in general. They don't give you any tips.
Okay.
Friendship level up. You've grown out on the seller. The number of ability tips you can receive at this store increases to 3. It's only ability tips, as in the abilities that the equipment you're buying gives you to. Not so much tips on progression and shit like that.
Okay.
That being said, yes, as you may notice, yes, the equipment in The World Ends With You appropriately is not your typical equipment. It's just normal clothes. Again, laying in on the fashion aspect of the Shibuya district. So let's.
Unfortunately, these customizations never show up on the character, so...
No, honestly, the only major RPG that, the Japanese-made RPG that did it in relatively recent time was the first Xenoblade Chronicles. Binary Chronicles also did that, but it was a bit before it.
There are a few games that do it, but they vary.
In other cases, there are costume changes, but the armors are not reflected onto your character for logistical purposes.
So
For
yeah.
me, the best out... Go on.
So yeah, it's always a good thing to try to buy a lot of stuff, even if it's just stuff that you don't necessarily need, so you can raise your friendship with said salesman. Don't worry, every time you finish a battle, you gain pins, so you'll never run out of pins to sell. So just keep, if you need more money, just battle. Go on. Go on, Jovan.
For me, the best outcome with gear is something like Pirate 101, wherein you can craft a gear to certain stats. Like, say you have this particular look and weapon design that you like the most, but it doesn't have the best stats. Well, you can tether it to the stats of another gear or weapon or outfit here or there.
Yeah, there's 4 slots of equipment for each character. The head, the torso, the feet, and the legs, which mean we'll put pants or skirts or...
Silly Deku, you can't wear that item. That's for girls.
It's
Also-
Neku, not Deku.
Also,
pleb.
if I had to be fair, I guess the Dark Souls series also counts on that front.
Well, some people would want a Deku considering your attitude.
Sometimes it's also played specifically for that. For example, in basically every subsequent appearance after the original game, Cloud from FF7 can actually wear equipment that would otherwise be indicated for women, in reference to heavily cross-dressed.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Good
can have
for him.
Yeah, anyone can wear whatever clothing they want. What's up with this game?
Also, Fat
I mean,
Cat
in
will...
Cloud's own words, he nailed it. So
Mhm.
Exactly.
And hey, you know, I have seen some material that does suggest he kept the dress afterwards.
Alright, so that's it. Let's explore and see what we can find. There you go. So it's here that we're supposed to go. Basically, if a Reaper doesn't say anything to you aside from the ellipses, that's because that's not where you're supposed to go. Go ahead, let's...
One past this wall.
Yes.
Then here, defeat these noise.
He just froze at them on the screen.
Another wall.
At least this one's a simple one to get down, for once. No big deal. We know how to handle it now.
Basically.
True. Oh, but Shiki just had an idea. Go ahead, Sheree.
Hey, why don't we try that pin?
Which one? I have a
which one?
ton.
You have to be specific.
That one.
Oh,
Oh, the one Mr. Hanekoma gave
it's
us.
a bit blank, admittedly.
Don't worry, Teo. It changes.
You have to paint yourself a smile on it.
You see,
Alright,
T,
go ahead,
it's
Teo.
the
You
good for
design your
nothing.
Okay,
Custom.
Fonz, in honor of your growth as a human being, Lash says, and a friendship saved from the rocks, I'm gonna give you a little advice and a little gift. Make sure you remember it all. Got it memorized.
Yeah. Okay, but
Shut up. No thinking while I'm talking.
first, could you remember my name?
No, it's funnier this
Yeah,
way.
I got it wrong earlier.
Like, I'm the one with amnesia and I seem to memorize stuff better. Mr. Hanekoma, it's Neku, not phones.
Again, it's funnier that way. Right. Sorry, Deku. My bad.
What's
Anyway,
with that odd
phones.
reaction?
I got it now. Told so.
I wonder.
So let's start with some Q&A.
Alright, so now Mr. Hanekoma...
Number.
So now Mr. Hanekoma is going to explain to us stuff about the game and how it works.
You got
List all the
questions?
digits
I
on the
got
back of
answers.
your
Alright, so let's ask about what the fuck... What the fuck is the Reaper's game? Go ahead,
To
Mr.
win the Reaper's game, you must complete 7 missions, one each day.
Sure.
So, is it true that if we don't, we'll be erased?
Yeah, if you die in the game, you die in real life or something. Get used to it, kid.
Yep.
I thought this was real life.
It is.
Well, only if you all fail, to be precise.
That's true, we
You're
saw
both
that,
old
yeah.
enough you're both old enough to watch The Matrix now.
You
So.
two aren't the only players.
Yep.
Ah, so it's a team game.
If any one player completes the mission, you all do.
Yeah, and we already saw that happen ourselves, so, yep.
But the game, to be fair, the game is stacked a bit in favor of the players.
Sure.
Then we don't have to play.
That's
Great
a...
mentality, Shiki.
That's not really a good mentality, Shiki. What if everybody... Yeah, go ahead.
But if you all think like that and ignore the missions...
Go ahead, Jova.
Then we all wind up erased.
Furthermore, the Reapers are great players.
Oh boy, we're being graded.
Rate us.
You
Yeah,
have
you're
to get
back in school.
detention.
Naturally, you get points for finishing a mission.
Sure.
But what are the grades for?
To judge
High
you.
school.
Yes.
You will be
Great.
judged
Point to
by your
you.
every action.
For the record, both Shiki and Neku are 15.
Yeah, that's what I
On the
said.
7th day,
yeah.
how you'll know. It's a surprise. Just clear the mission, dipshits.
Yeah.
You'll be glad you did.
Okay, so...
Why are you putting teenagers through all
So what are the Reapers?
What are the Reapers?
What can you tell me about the Reapers?
Yeah, what can you tell me about the Reapers?
Their main jobs are running the game and testing the players. So, like that sister who gave you trouble before and totally fell for her bullshit, they'll get in the players away from time to time.
Also, to answer that particular
Sure.
question, putting adults in this oh, she was such a creep. But yeah, putting adults in this kind of story scenario would probably be pretty boring.
Squid Game!
And,
Oh, that's a spicy take.
I have a feeling that was
very,
going to come out.
yes, very sharp
I actually,
balls.
I actually didn't get it, Dibs. Could you type it for me?
Okay, I don't think it's boring. I haven't seen it. I was just.
Pedro doesn't get the name.
Yeah, I don't get the name. Just type it for me. Go ahead, too.
You've seen the guys in red, right?
I knew it.
It wasn't meant to be a take. It's just that has a similar premise to this.
Like
Yeah.
you said, your average Shin Megami Tensei game actually spices things up, including both teenagers and adults.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
really?
Really.
For realsies, yo.
Like, I just feel like children would probably try a little bit harder to figure things out. Adults would probably just go straight for gunning each other down, most likely.
You see,
Anyway.
the twist is that they don't actually kill the children. They just get a timeout from life.
Anyway, but the guys in the water
Reap.
never attacked us. Go ahead.
None of the Reapers are cut from the same cloth. Some are Harriers, others are just support.
They don't go on the naughty step, they go
Go ahead.
on the naughty stairway to heaven.
The Wall Reapers are support. They won't attack you.
How nice.
All they do is issue conditions to pass the wall.
Yeah, do 50 press-ups.
So they don't fight.
And they
No,
all
you're not
dress
allowed
the
to poke
same.
them with a stick.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Hunger Games,
The
but that actually
Harriers,
came
on
out
the
in
other hand, players for a living.
I was gonna say the Hunger Games as well, but that came out a year after this game
Go
came
ahead,
out
too.
in Japan.
Not just their job either. If they don't dispatch noise, erase players and score points.
They'll get
mean, if-
erased.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Dweb.
right.
Very good,
You mean
Dwebs.
movies.
Well, yeah, you do your job, you get fired.
Ah, so we're their lunch.
Basically,
And their
yeah.
life.
Everybody's gonna eat, kiddo.
We're pretty sure we're too skinny to provide nutrients for anyone.
They say the same
Oh, don't
about
worry,
rabbits.
it's on
Yeah,
the
so who exactly are you, Mr. H?
I'm just mysterious enough. What, me? Alright, I'll tell you a little.
How generous.
The name is Sane Hanekoma, born March 3, blood type A. Shoe size
Go ahead.
38. I'm a Pisces and one hip cafe barista, mister.
Pisces.
I'm reading with the actual Latin pronunciation, please, thank you.
Well,
Also,
I'm not
of
Latin.
course,
I
he's
am.
Bruce.
Go ahead, Jova.
I didn't ask for your personal ad, though I'll remember that next time I need a blood transfusion.
I'm a big gambler, my favorite word, windfall. Okay, interesting trivia.
This will somehow come in handy for the case, I'm sure.
Natto gets my tummy. Well, I'm sorry, Natto.
No, no.
What is that?
Fermented beans.
Basically, and bad smells and bad consistency.
Go ahead.
That's for my physical development.
Please!
T for T, everyone.
Go.
So you run a cafe?
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Change the subject.
Dude was literally about to give us his measurements.
Go ahead. Sure.
But you said you were a guardian, also we're minors.
I don't think he cares.
Yeah, to be
Yeah,
fair, you know,
it's
it's the game with the
Bad.
other war. Who cares? The cafe is like a hobby. You know, pass the time and shit.
Who says you can't be both a cafe runner and a guardian?
Totally hip, right?
God, he's a
These days.
hipster.
If you've heard of it, it's already too mainstream for me. Wow, two Mass
Sure.
Effect reference in one part.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Oh God, it's spreading.
Gotta love Mr. H.
What?
Drop by my place if you get the chance.
I'd say kids
I'll give you
these
the
days.
best cup of joe you ever had.
I'd say I don't understand kids these days, but he's a
In
grown
exchange
up.
for cash money, of course. I got
Of
it too.
course. What kind of invite is that?
Well,
I mean,
self-promotion
dude is
there.
running a business.
Yeah.
So, what about Shibuya? Go ahead, Sherry.
This
This is Shibuya, right?
No.
You bet, but not your Shibuya. You see, there
It's
was this guy called Zeano.
Teo,
with
leave me
his
that,
own
please.
Story. It's not in Shibuya we call the UG.
The
Or
UG.
UG.
maybe Quadratum, who knows.
Call it UG.
As in underground, even though the G is not capital. The UG is one big chessboard for the Reaper's game.
So who are all these NPCs then? You expect us to believe that?
Decoration. The Shibuya you came from is called the RG, the real ground.
Aha!
Exactly.
So we're in another world.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Basically.
It's
Hey
an
kid, take off
isekai.
your headphones. Hey kid, take off your headphones. How can you
So
hear
we're
what I'm
in.
saying?
So we're in Ni no Kuni. Remember, Ni no Kuni
He
is
has the ambient mode switched on to it.
Remember, Ni no Kuni is Japanese for another world. Go ahead.
No, the RG and the UG exist in the same space. Think of it more the warp from 140k. What you see is the RG, the real deal.
So basically, the two places.
Coexist in the same dimension, yeah. UG is run by the composer. Oh, great.
What, Takahara Ishimoto?
Who's that?
Shibuya Supervisor.
Shibuya has a supervisor?
Oh shit.
Right.
I can't say anything more on that subject. That
So
information is
Takahara
classified.
Ishimoto is the evil mastermind
It's
behind
the
it.
final boss.
Yes.
It's classified, you dig? God damn it.
That's the thing. That's the thing, Dwebs. In the sequel, they actually make Takahiro Ishimoto an actual in-universe person in this franchise.
I'll admit, when I first played this game, I thought, wait, Yoko
for that
Shimomura's
gift,
the
I
bad
promise.
guy?
No, Shimomura never worked on this series.
Well, yeah, obviously, but she is a noticeable
Yeah.
composer when it comes to Square stuff.
What is this pin?
Yeah. So now we're finally getting to the pin part.
It's like if you told the joke, that's not my wallet, that's my wife.
I mean, given how messed up this world is, why not?
Go ahead, Shuri, please.
What's it, psych?
Yeah. What exactly does this pin
Whatever
do?
you want, thanks to your imagination. But it's a little different.
Imagination.
It takes two people to use it. It only works against the noise when you two are in complete sync. The
Uh-huh.
more you get in sync, the more you fuse your energy.
So he's shipping them.
The stronger the psyche this puppy will unleash.
Teamwork, Shuri.
You know, when
Teamwork.
you word it
Not
like
everything.
that makes
Not
it
everything.
incredibly awkward.
Not everything has to be a sex joke.
You got the talent for.
And shipping isn't necessarily about sex. That's what you said.
You can use a walk
He's got you there.
in the hours. Learn to cooperate, and you might be able to use this one too.
Yeah, you're great at psych.
Sykes.
And you are... Well, you're here for support.
The Sykes are the names that they give the attacks of the pins.
Way better than me.
Okay.
Honesty is the first route to improvement, so well
This is
done.
actual. This is actual.
Well, you could be a
Oh,
bit
go
more
ahead.
honest.
Go ahead, Jova.
Oh, you impression.
Think.
There, see, you take good care.
Look at that, guys. He
Look at that,
can
they're getting
smile.
Miles, oh my god.
Let's try and get it to work, Neku.
All right.
That's how I met your mother.
So does this mean that, by that logic, go ahead.
I can't use it by myself. I'm supposed to sync up with her. It's my first time. Not happening. What good's a powerful pin if I can't use it?
What a Sigma
not-
meal grind set.
Oh, shut up.
Just to be clear, you need more than talent to use that. Take somebody with style. You can
And
catch my
grace.
grace.
I'll use it. And please, my name is Neku, not Phones.
Again, it's funnier that way.
But it comes at my
Right.
expense.
He does not, in fact, have it memorized.
Sorry about that. I got it now, fools.
Oh, you're just doing this on purpose, you mother
I
hover.
dare use
All right. So we've got the Shiki Stick. Tap an enemy to have Shiki warp in and attack. Land combos for more damage.
And like he mentioned, if you get good sync, you can get bonus damage too.
And we also got the fusion boost for Shiki, meaning when we have ready. Okay, so what does this mean? Fortunately, the game does give you a tutorial battle for this purpose, so we can see it ourselves for right now. Go ahead, Shuri.
He was quite the character, huh?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
Shiki
but I
was
have to get on my nerves.
I thought Shiki was accidentally gonna call Neku Phones.
And really bad with names.
What a nice guy giving us that pin.
What a jerk constantly making fun of me.
Go ahead.
At fun to talk to.
Well, Neku,
Agree to disagree.
Neku, so far you've shown yourself to be a really good punchline for a lot of jokes.
I'll give you that. Something about him just pulls you in. Like a
Charisma.
black hole of
The charisma stat.
So he's a bard. I kind of want to talk to him some more.
We'll get back to that.
Neku, let's try the pin. Also, he was about to give his measurements in his introduction. He is definitely a bard.
Yes, he is. So I have to sync up with her? Right.
What's wrong?
Just
Nothing.
done this with a girl before.
Yeah, I never.
Oh, I know. Sorry, go on, Pedro.
No, go ahead.
You forgot how it works, right?
Oh, come on. I'm not that forgetful. Even though I have amnesia.
You're hopeless. I have amnesia, but I'm not that forgetful.
Just because I forgot everything about who I am, you automatically assume I'm forgetful. Go ahead.
Let's see. First, we have to fight in sync.
It's like
So
Evan
what,
you have
we-
to practice for 2 weeks.
Oh, sure, Zilva.
And that's where this all goes to hell.
And I mentioned that I love the dialogue in this game.
Then, once we've got a group going,
Oh, God.
rhythm game,
dance
rhythm game,
fighting.
rhythm game.
Dance
Yeah.
fighting.
This pin will activate.
So you're saying we have to get jiggy with it, and then our powers will enhance.
And you can use it.
Again, I have to really compliment the localization team. Go ahead.
Great explanation.
Okay, yeah.
Ready
Because-
to give it a shot?
Because again, remember in the original script, Neku is not quite as snappy with his comebacks, but this way makes the rudeness come across better for Western audiences. Go on, Sherry.
What? You're not going to fight?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this, okay?
Alright. No rush.
I can already see that, Jova, that joke that I have planned for part 11 that I told you about is gonna be fun.
What do you think I'm building up to?
Oh, very good. Alright. So let's take a look at our pins first. Alright. Alright. You wanted to say?
So,
Go ahead, Jova, go ahead.
what is your favorite pin in the game?
Oh god, like well, actually, well, if you talk to me more about the sequel, I could definitely tell you stuff. But
Yeah, I'm talking about the original.
yeah. Probably Ovis because like I really like using the lightning pins in this game in particular, especially because they're very quick.
not a bad pick.
They're very quick and easy to get done. Basically, I'm showing a couple pins here. We have 10 pin devil. There you go. Basically, when you look at the pins, it tells you what brand it is, what psych it is. There you go. And this is Ovis. This is the Thunderbolt pin. There you go. The eyes have
Yeah,
it.
you're a
Ha
fan.
ha ha.
I'm guessing you're a fan of lightning moves.
Yeah, I do like also fire as well. Like because in fire you just drag the finger. Go
There
on.
might be a bit of a bias in Ura and this the key team because if you remember, Thunder is consistently probably one of the better magics you get in Kingdom Hearts to use.
Yeah.
Even in Final Fantasy to an extent
Oh,
as
that
well.
depends because Final Fantasy doesn't apply to the way the spells are in form, but
Yeah, and remember,
See.
in Kingdom Hearts, Nomura is both the scenario director as well as gameplay director, but in this game it's Hiroyuki Ito who's under the gameplay, so there's going to be some differences.
I kind of like Archangel.
Sure.
Lightning
Yeah.
Moon
We already read.
Stars
We
as well.
already read this. Let's skip it.
That's a good question. I guess there is a fast forward button kind of like in the Saturn.
I'll tell you about that in a moment too. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Go ahead. Shirei, please.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Oh
Indeed.
god, here we go.
Basically, when you're doing it, oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Come on.
So here, the basic gist of it too is this: when you're doing a new game, you can just tap constantly to go through all the balloons. However,
Okay.
when you're doing a new game plus, it adds in a skip feature that you can just skip it altogether.
Fair
basically.
enough, it helps replayability.
Also, you can tell they had fun with some of the names for these pins, specifically the one called Pamper Me Tether.
Yeah. So basically, the idea is this: you have to fight in sync, which again properly emphasizes the themes of the game. This is one of the big reasons people praise this game, because the gameplay and the story are working in perfect unison. Just like Neku and Shiki have to learn to collaborate in the story, you, the player, have to learn how to properly combine both their attacks with a good rhythm to raise their sync, which I already did in previous battles. So I'll just skip straight to it. So here's the Ultra Super Mega attack that goes when you have 100% sync. In the original game, you had to do this card game in Shiki's screen. However, in these versions, it's done just in this one screen. Basically, the idea is that it shows you a card, and you have to try your best to pick the cards that match.
Memorize.
You'll notice that the game tells you real quickly where the cards are, so you have to pay very close attention. So sorry, Shiri.
And the more you get it, the higher the multiplier percentage goes.
Exactly. Very good.
So, did you get the hang of it?
So it's pretty much just a game of card matchup.
Or do you want to practice some more?
So basically, you can practice as many times as you want, because the game will allow you that. There you go. So one more time, or that's enough. That's enough for now.
That's enough.
Let's move on.
If we work together.
We all know what to do.
We should get a ton of use out of this.
This is
Neku is less than infused.
this is something that this is. There we go. Oops.
Objective met. Wall clear.
All right, so the wall is clear, meaning we can continue finding the tech. Hopefully, we'll be able to find him, and we'll be able to restore the lights. So see you then to see how that turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Alright, see ya.